Hello everyone. In our previous session, we have discussed the basics of cloud computing, everything about the cloud computing, like what is cloud computing, how it helps to manage the IT infrastructure easily, okay, basic definition of cloud computing, then benefits of cloud computing, characteristics of cloud computing, everything we have discussed there, like elasticity, scalability, and self-service. Okay. So today we are going to discuss the type of cloud computing. Today we are going to discuss about the type of cloud computing. So it can be viewed from the two perspectives. One with the capability and second access. So in this section we look at three types based on capability and two. Right now I'm saying two, but it is also four who can access the resources. So let's start three form of cloud computing. There are public cloud, private cloud. These are the type of access. Depending on the type of data you need. Okay. So let's start one by one. Start with the public cloud. In general term, what I say public cloud means another one is managing that infrastructure. You have to use that as a service. In the public cloud, resources are offered as a service to the user over the internet connection for a pay per use fees. Similarly, like to your Gmail, Google, whatever you are using there. You just require the internet connection, log in, and start using it. If you are using the free account, then no payment, but you require more space. Like by default, 15 GB space is free. But if you are using more than that, then you pay the money, keep using it. But everything is managed by provider, Google. User can scale their use on demand and do not need to purchase the hardware to be used the service. User can scale up their infrastructure. No need to purchase any hardware. Suppose in my laptop, I require more storage for some time. For 1 month, I require 1 TB space. I need not to purchase any hard disk. Just go to Google, log in there, and pay the money for a month. Start using it. So whenever you log into your laptop, just you can access your Google Drive from there. You can upload the documents, you can download the documents, whatever you want to upload, download, you can use there. So on demand, they can scale up their requirement. No need to purchase any hardware. That is the beauty of public cloud. Public cloud provider manage the infrastructure and pool of resources into the capacity required by its user. That provider will be responsible for all the infrastructure like machine power or storage. The user capacity depends, they can scale up their infrastructure. That is a public cloud. Okay, like this, managed by the completely managed by the public cloud provider. What is the benefit? Service offered over a public internet and share among organizations. User can sit anywhere and start using the public cloud and can be shared among different organizations. Main provider nowadays is like Azure, AWS, okay, and Sun, Alibaba, many more available there. Even GCP, Google Service Cloud Platform. These all are the public cloud provider. Correct? Everything is a responsibility as a disaster recovery, either backup or high availability. Everything is taken care by the public cloud provider. Opposite to that, private cloud. In a private cloud, resources are deployed inside a firewall and managed by the organization itself. It is the user organization that own the software and hardware infrastructure and that manage the cloud and control access to its resources. A company finalized that we will set our private cloud. First need to purchase entire hardware infrastructure as per their requirement. Lot of servers, then space, cooling arrangement, electricity. After that, licensing, software licensing, updations of softwares. Everything has to be managed by the organization itself. Their physical security, their logical security, like disaster recovery can happen anything. Okay. So private cloud is little costly to set up, you can say, as compared to public. Where the private cloud is required, ideal for large enterprise or projects that demand better control and security. Only one feature where organizations say, no, it should be my private data. I don't want to send somewhere outside. In that case, companies prefer private cloud. Cloud infrastructure operate exclusively for one organization. So that's why I'm saying public cloud is little economical. Private cloud is very much expensive to set up. Everything have to be managed, service, and not shared outside the organization. These are the those resources. So it become very expensive. You can say uh, expense is very much high. Setup cost is very much high. Then management also. You require a big team to manage that infrastructure. So that's why company nowadays prefer public cloud. But when we go in the deeper part of the cloud like AWS, they will show it's also very much secure. If you properly configure everything there on the public cloud also, then you can get a security of any level. So this is the private and public cloud. These are the two main type of clouds as per requirement, access requirement. But if we go to the National Institute of Standards and Technology NIST, define two additional type of cloud deployment model. Standardizes two, but NIST say there are two more cloud deployment models. One is the community cloud that are shared by the multiple organization and support specific need and concern of community. This also you can say 3 or 4 organizations set up their own data centers. Only that according to their requirement, their needs. That has to be managed by that particular community. Can be a group of organization, but resources still under their control. Management, setup, everything comes under their control. Either physical security or logical security, everything they have to take care. But in case second type is the hybrid cloud. That are the combination of two or more cloud, two or more type of cloud. That can be two public clouds, that can be two private clouds, can be public or private cloud, can be community. Okay, that is the hybrid cloud. However, both community and hybrid cloud are a specialty of public and private cloud that I was saying. Being mainly there are two. These are little upgraded version of private and public cloud. So like hybrid cloud, for example, try to understand. I have my organization have my own data center here. Organization have on data center here. But now it want this organization want to upgrade their setup, want to add more infrastructure, and don't want to uh, expend more money here. Don't want to do more management of that data center. Then what can it do? It can contact to any public provider. Says, okay, I have my own data center, but I require this more infrastructure here. It can add more infrastructure from public to its own private data set. So the combination of private and public become hybrid cloud. Clear? So we have discussed about public cloud, benefit, economical, easy to set up, no need to care for maintenance and everything. Private, compared to public, much secure and much more finer control, but still costly, either by management or by cost. Two additional type of cloud deployment, community and hybrid cloud. Community managed by 2 or 3 more organization or communities as per their requirement. Hybrid is the combination of private as well as public cloud. What is the benefit of hybrid cloud that we get here? Combining public and private cloud to allow data and applications to move between them. I have some data at my private cloud, but I want to store more data on public cloud or any application. I want to use database from my end. Application should be installed on the public cloud. Beneficial during the forecasted unfavorable event such as scheduled window maintenance or any type of warning, earthquake warning or hurricane warning that can be harmful for our personal or private data center. Got it? And cater to different market verticals. So these are the three form of cloud as per access. Now we are getting surprised how it works. Just consider it at your place. You want to access your mail, you sit on your laptop, just log into the Google server or Gmail server, you send your user ID and password, it get verified there. Once verified, you will get the service delivery back. The same way, just you log in here, you purchase the services from the cloud provider, start whenever you want to use it, just send your request to user ID and password. Go more deeper. Look this. Service user, validation of service identity, request management tool. Okay, it will check its database, what services are for you, for which services are paying us the money, fees. So it deliver the service accordingly. Just I'm taken the very simple example as a Gmail user. If you are a normal user, you will get a 15 GB space automatically. But when you log in here, purchase more space, so you purchase 1 TB more space. So whenever you log in next time, it again validate your identity, check internal database for which particular service you are eligible, and service delivery. Once you create an ID and password on the Google, Gmail, automatically you get the access to Drive 15 GB by Google Photos, Google Form as a free user. But with the additional paid service, you can get more benefits from there. Process will be same. Login from the console, put an ID and password, get verified, and you get back the services accordingly. This is how cloud works. Many people say I never work on the cloud, but no, daily I'm working on the cloud. When you log into your Facebook, you just need to enter ID and password. It get verified. You will get your account, whatever you have uploaded there, you will get back there. Okay. Okay. So this we have already discussed everything. We started from here today in this session. Next time we will discuss about based on type of capability. This time we have discussed on based on access. So we discuss private, public, hybrid, community, everything. So next time we discuss about, and mainly today we discuss how cloud work. We discuss on this point also. So next time we will go to here. We will discuss infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service based on the capability. So thank you very much. See you in the next session.